Bill O'Reilly had a weird segment where he said Asian people are not liberal, by nature. They're usually more industrious and hardworking. The context here was talking about Hawaii and Hawaiians voting for President Obama. Let's take a listen to this clip. Here we go.
I have to say, well, Hawaii is one of my favorite places in the world. It's beautiful. But when I'm there, I'm underwater. I'm not talking to pinheads. But to say there's an enormous debt, all right, and a lot of social problems, when you say it's the biggest homeless thing, it's because of the addiction. The addiction is rampant all over the place because they don't enforce the drug laws.
No.
And I think the one person who said, look, this is a place where people come to escape.
Right.
All right. This is, generally speaking. But you know what's shocking? 35% of the Hawaiian population is Asian.
Right.
And Asian people are not liberal, by nature. They're usually more industrious and hardworking.
But they did vote for President Obama. And if you add the indigenous native Hawaiian population to the Hispanic
20%.
population, they outnumber whites by more than 2 to 1.
Yeah, white population is only about 25%.
Exactly. So then you have all the rich...
Let's list racial demographics in Hawaii, and that'll get us somewhere. What on earth is Bill O'Reilly talking about here?
Sounds like he's starting to get senile.
I mean, Natan, isn't this a weird direction to go? Like, what is he doing?
I don't know. I mean, I would never talk about any group and talk about the color of their skin or the shape of their face and then deduce what their beliefs are just based on that. I wouldn't do that. That's all I can say.
2 notes on this. If we really analyze the language, like I have the transcript here, and if we analyze the language, number one, isn't he actually insulting some Asians as well by saying they're usually more industrious and hardworking, but all the Asians that either live in Hawaii or voted for Obama aren't? So really, he's insulting a lot of people here.
Of course.
And then he also says, my next question would obviously be, well, which groups aren't industrious and hardworking? Like if Asians typically are industrious and hardworking, Bill, give us the skin color and facial shape of the people who typically aren't hardworking, because I would love to have the full list.
Well, I don't think, he doesn't get into that because I think he's talking strictly about liberals and conservatives.
You think he's just making it political?
Clearly liberals are not hardworking, not industrious. They're just lazy takers.
There seems to be a strong dependence on stereotypes here. It's almost like, let's just discuss stereotypes and see where things fit.
Stereotypes have always been a big part of O'Reilly's spiels. It's true.
Well, no, you're right. I mean, remember when he said, quote, the first mainstream African-American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy, when talking about President Obama. Of course, there have been no mainstream African-Americans that are articulate before President Obama. He's the first one.
Right.
And then also talking about the country is ready to embrace a black presidential candidate, and of course one that O'Reilly describes as a light-skinned African-American with no Negro dialect unless he wanted to. This is not new territory for O'Reilly, right, Natan?
No, and I just want to point out that as a counter-argument to all this, a lot of the red states in the Deep South, red in terms of what the white voters vote, like in Mississippi, 10% of the white vote went to Obama, 90% to Romney.
Right.
In those states are well known for having a lot of these people who are much less career-oriented. I don't want to say less hardworking, definitely less career-oriented than they are in the North and the West. So the idea that somehow white people or conservatives are more hardworking than anyone else is preposterous, even on the face of it.
Yeah, and especially if we just think about, Lewis, where the per capita welfare recipients and blah, 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 and all of that stuff, they're in the red states.
Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah.
This is not new.
No. Ridiculous stuff from Bill O'Reilly, but this is what his listeners want to hear.
All right, we're bringing in the new year with a fantastic membership special. It's only going on 2 more days. It's been going on since January 1st. You go to davidpakman.com/2013yes, 2013YES. Why, Lewis? Because you are saying, yes, I am going to be on the record in 2013 as a supporter of alternative independent media. Yes, I want to be a part of the huge things that the David Pakman Show has planned for 2013, which we will be revealing as the year goes on. I want to support that. Put my name down. I need to be on the record. And while I do it, I want to get a David Pakman Show hoodie at a great discount. So I go to davidpakman.com/2013yes, and I sign up. I've already picked up a couple million memberships over the last couple days. I've just
couple million, wow.
I've been racking them up. Yep, that's what I've been doing.
Impressive.
Let's take a break. Great bonus show coming up today. So many stories to talk about, so stay tuned. We're back. We are live. We did not cancel the show after 2012.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.